Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a full demo of a newest face palette by Dior. I picked up rose gold and we're going to apply every single shade here, and I'm going to be comparing it with my O1 universal palette. So if that sounds fun to you and this is your first time here, my name is Gigi. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. I hope you stay subscribed for more. Click that red button below and also come over to my Instagram because we do a ton of fun things there that we cannot do here. And without further ado, let's start. Alright you guys, so let's begin, and today we're going to be talking all about newest Dior face palette. They came out with 3 new shades. They have a gold one, a copper one, and then this one which is rose gold. I did ended up only picking up one of them because the gold, it just looked too gold for me, and the copper surprisingly looked a little bit too deep. So I went safe and I picked this one up, the lightest. They do have 2 palettes permanent in their range, and I have one which is 001 universal. They also have a peachy one kinda, which is 002, and I don't own that one. So pretty much I'm going to be showing you how this baby applies. I'm going to mainly, just apply this one on my face, but I'm going to show you swatches of this so that you can see if you already have this one, do you really need this one. This is the second time that I filmed this, so I already know my thoughts and opinions. This palette is described as a face palette with 4 luminous shades of highlighters for a customizable backstage glow in 5 colors harmonies which stretch the boundaries of radiance. Backstage is a collection of makeup artist essentials designed to suit all skin tones, used at the Dior runway shows and inspired by the energy of backstage. Palettes are a really good deal, you guys. They're 55 Canadian dollars, and you get a ton of product in the palette. One Dior highlighter is almost this price or a little bit. Highlighter by Dior like this, it is about $70. This is the more affordable range because it is meant to be for makeup artists. So I really like the packaging. I don't mind the packaging. It is meant to be clear so that makeup artists can see which one to grab. I really like it. It is really lightweight. I actually have no complaints whatsoever when it comes to the packaging. But yeah, so let's start application. So let's do the application. So as you can see, I have no blush. I want to show you how the highlighters look first. There is a pink one in here, which in my universal palette I use as a blush topper. I use it all the time like that. I will use a matte blush and then I go on top with that one, which is very, very intense. So I want to do that with this one today so that you can see. First of all, let's do this shade, the one at top. So this one is the lightest shade in the palette, and this is the one that looks a little bit intimidating for my complexion. And wow, you guys, look at that. It is a champagne highlighter. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work out for my complexion. I thought it was gonna be too light because in my universal palette, I cannot use the top shade here. So I am very, very surprised that this one looks pretty on me. Now let's move on into this rose gold. So I'm gonna swipe my brush, just clean it a little bit, and I'm gonna apply this one on this cheek. I am super into these rose gold highlighters. They're my favorite at the moment. Oh, look at that. So I find these rose gold shades to be extremely unique, and I love these things. Just melt on your cheeks. They don't emphasize any texture. I love them. Let me apply a little bit of blush. I have here my Patrick Tom Cheese Soleil. I'm gonna apply this one because it's a matte, a matte blush. I actually going to apply this one just as a blush to see if it's going to show up, which I don't really think. Yeah, it is too much glow. So again, this is going to be just a pink highlighter or a blush topper. So I am going to apply Chisolé at top. So the last shade that we have to apply is this one, and I'm gonna put it at top right here. Ooh. Look at that. And let's just mix them all to this side. After I apply my highlighters, I usually set them with, you know, just setting spray. And this is beautiful, you guys. It gives you a super pretty and dewy glow. It is just melted onto my cheeks. It doesn't even emphasize, look at that, it doesn't emphasize anything. Looking at it super close. Oh my god. I knew I was gonna love this palette. I just knew it. I love my other one. And look at this. I feel like this is much more wearable than 01. So I think if you were intimidated by 01, I think this one is for you. This is gonna be so complementary to many skin tones, from the lightest to medium to tan like I am. I think this doesn't look ashy or anything. It looks very pretty. It is truly, you know, universal shades within these palettes, and I love them. I am going to apply a little bit in my inner corner. I usually apply this white one in my inner corner. Look at that, you guys. I love this palette for my inner corners, and these palettes are super versatile. You can use them on your eyes. That's what I usually like to do with this one. I would take this shade, which is the bronzy shade, and apply it on my lids, you know, and then eyeliner, and I'm good to go. So since we're here, let's just do swatches. I am going to do the two bottom ones, which is, so we're swatching 01. So this is the bronze shade. Look at this. This is just butter, and look at that pink. So now I am going to swatch the pink one in the rose gold beside that one, because I want to show you that they're not really close at all. As I said, I already did this, so I kind of know. So you can see this is much more wearable, less metallic, and it just looks a lot more natural. So I think if you, again, if you thought that 01 was too much, then rose gold is for you. I love, in my 01 palette, I love this golden highlight that I'm going to apply right here. And then this one is the white shade that I usually only use for my inner corners. So I feel like 01 is a little bit limiting. You know, the bronze I use on my eyes. Sometimes I use it as a topper, but not. So I did only the pink in the rose gold. Now let's do the lightest shade beside this white one, and you're gonna see that they are really different. See, this is 01, the gold, this is 01, the white one, and then this is rose gold. So it's a shade, perfect shade in between. It is really champagne, but I find it to be very much more wearable than, you know, than the white in 01. So now let's do the two bottom ones in rose gold. And I'm really building up these swatches, you guys, so that you can see them, but they are butter soft. So these are all the swatches. So these two are the bottom shades in the rose gold new palette. Alright friends, so final thoughts, and I did wanted to mention, because I forgot, palettes are available right now at Sephora. They're also available at Selfridges and at Dior.com. I'm gonna link everything down below for your convenience. Alright friends, if you couldn't tell, I love rose gold as well. I think it's gonna be a perfect addition to my face palettes from Dior. The highlighters in here, they just look wet. pretty. They aren't as intense as one, so if you like more of a natural highlighter, this is gonna be for you. If you thought this is too much, this is the perfect complementary palette in my collection. I find that this one is just easier to wear, to be honest. The pink in 01 was a little bit too much. The pink in here is the perfect topper, blush topper for any matte blush. All the highlighters here worked for my complexion, which I am very happy. I love this champagne for a pop. It's usually how I like to apply those kind of highlighters. So I would take it and then just do right there. So look at that. They are very pigmented, you guys, and the formula is consistent. It is still amazing, just like 01. I am very happy to have this one now. Suzana Torres here on YouTube, actually, she has all of them. I think she showcased all of them. So if you want to see an in-depth application in every single one of them, I'm gonna link her video below in her channel. She's a good friend of mine. Go show her some love. I loved that video. Actually, that video made me not go with the copper one. She's few shades lighter than me, but she mentioned that the copper one was a little bit too glittery, and I don't like glittery highlighters. I like my dew, I like my glow, but I don't like glitter. So I think copper is a little bit more glittery. That's why I decided to skip on that one. And I am very happy, you know, to that Susie made that choice for me. Alright friends, and that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this palette? Do you like one more of the other one? Which one did you like best? What do you think of my glowy palette? I mean, tell me anything that comes to mind. Let's start conversation in my comments. Thank you friends for your love and support. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.